For as long as games have been around, people have thought, how fast can I complete this game? From games as simplistic as Mario Bros. To more complex titles like Dark Souls. But none of these games can be compared to Family Guy. No, not the PS2 game, the actual introduction for Family Guy. Having been around since January 31st, 1999, the game had been completely untouched for the longest time, until recently people started speedrunning the intro to the game using a multitude of glitches, exploits, and advanced gaming tactics. So, without any further ado, let's get into the history of Family Guy speedrunning. Disclaimer: a lot of runs featured in this video use very different methods from one another. This is due to the fact that the intro is a multitude of different exploits and tactics you can use to get better times. On November 23rd, 2019, YouTube user AlrightMate uploaded the first ever official speedrun of the game, completing the intro in 16.82 seconds.
It seems to tip that is violence in movies and sex, on which we used to rely. Lucky days are when things are with us.
Hell yeah!
As you can tell, that run included quite a lot of skips and exploits. The first of which is a common but complex skip known as Lewis clipping. You see, when the cutscene starts, Lewis starts with a large amount of momentum. By spamming the jump button, you can get Lewis to clip through the seat she sits on, and skip past the entirety of Pierre's dialogue by pressing left click on certain words she says, like today and sex. After this, it's simply a matter of spamming left click on certain occasions. This run was quite an impressive feat, however, we're only just getting started here. A couple of days later, on November 26, YouTube user Foco Gaming had uploaded his own attempt at the speedrun and had managed to beat AlrightMate's record of 16.82 seconds with an impressive 12.11 seconds.
It seems
Alright. Go. Okay, last one. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Go good. Yes! Oh!
In that run, Foco had used another well-known Lewis glitch known as Lewis Slide. By holding down left while Lewis moves over the piano, you were able to cause her to gain more momentum, and by spamming the jump button the frame she sits on the seat, she's able to slide off of her stool, which confuses the game and causes it to skip past the entire piano segment. The same is replicated with the Brian skip, where holding left and spamming A causes Brian to spam click through the ground and through his own hitbox, making this game skip the scene as to not cause the game to crash. All in all, these two skips were incredible discoveries in the community and have helped multiple runs to be successful. On November 26, YouTube user Yoshi uploaded his run and immediately had stirred up controversy with his run due to half the community believing it had been spliced or faked.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and
Family Guy!
As you can see, it's quite obvious why people will think this run is faked, as it goes from the regular Family Guy intro to the Chris-only intro. This could only happen if the runner had a separate file for the special version of Family Guy again. However, that version is only available on the PS4 release and the Anniversary Edition of Family Guy for the Wii. The runner says that he played the game on the Wii Virtual Console version for the GameCube, where this glitch wouldn't even be possible. He also didn't show his button press cam, so potentially could have used spliced save states in order to make his run look better. All in all, this run was very controversial. Even after seeing that Yoshi's run was potentially faked, it still brought up the question, could somebody beat this game in under 10 seconds? I mean, we'd seen people get it in under 13 seconds. Would it really be too difficult to optimize it to 10 seconds?
it seems
But where are those good old-fashioned values?
There it was. On November 29th, YouTube user Red Cyro had uploaded the very first sub 10-second speedrun. It was incredible. People were stunned. But this glitch was only available on the Windows 95 edition of the game. But still, it was incredible as somebody was able to beat the game in under 10 seconds. The time couldn't go any lower, right? Wow, a sub 8 second speedrun, achieved by a young crud. Using a multitude of pause and dialogue skips, he was able to bring the world record down to an astonishing 7.29 seconds, demolishing the previous time of 9.57 seconds. However, because of that astonishing time demolishment, it has led people to accuse Young of splicing his run or using a tool-assisted speedrun. Even if the run was a tool-assisted speedrun, it's still incredible to see how far we've come in this community in order to optimize this run. Now I'd like to briefly talk about the different categories for speedrunning this game. Firstly, we have any percent, which is the basic category that most speedrunners run. It's for every version except for the Windows 95 edition. Windows percent. This category is exclusive to people running the game on either the Windows 95 version or any base PC edition of the game. The Windows 95 version is the most recommended, however, as it has the most easily exploitable glitches. Chris percent. The player plays as only Chris during the short Family Guy Again segment. Only a handful of runs in this category exists, but there's a lot of potential to be had here with possible Chris clipping, setting wrong warps, and triggering incorrect flags. Falling percent. Only one run of this category currently exists, but it does have potential to be a more exploitable run, due to the fact that Peter Griffin is falling down the stairs at such a high speed. You potentially cause him to do a backwards long jump to fling himself up the stairs and trigger a wrong warp, which causes the game to play the regular finish cutscene, which can shave off a couple seconds in your regular run. Now I'd like to go on to some other strategies and runs that weren't as influential in the speedrunning community, but still may be useful to some in the future.
Okay guys, today I'm attempting the 2017 Family Guy intro any percent speedrun with the lowest sex frame rule skip. Okay, here we go.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex.
Oh, okay, we got it. Oh, okay. Now the Stewie skip. Yes! Oh my god! I did! Oh!
Alright, here we go.
Where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Laugh and cry.
Yes! Yes! I did it! Oh my gosh! After so many attempts. Oh my gosh! I actually did it. Oh my gosh.
Are you all right?
No, I'm looking forward to this week. Freaking swelled foot all week.
You should probably go ahead and shut that off.
So that's the history of Family Guy speedrunning. It's crazy to see how far we've come, from simple dialogue skips to complex code exploiting, to even triggering wrong flags. It's great to see a community like this expand so much in only a few weeks. But that's that, folks. If you'd like to see more, Be sure to hit the subscribe button, follow my Twitter down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.